Carla, more excitement for Dublin back in an All-Ireland final after a couple of years. Looking forward now to Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely. I think today has been one of those moments where you kind of check in and think about it's Croke Park. You get to look at the grass and everything and see how brilliant the pitch is looking. So yeah, getting excited.
Because it's another All-Ireland final. It's a chance for Dublin to get more history and so on and so forth. And you're taking on the old foes in the form of Meath and the battle of the 23 champions against the 22 champions. It's shaping up to be a very close and exciting battle between the two of you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big week. It's an exciting week, and it's going to be a big game. It should be an exciting game as well. That's what we're looking for. All the Dublin's crowd as much as possible to get behind us, support us as much as possible, like they have been all year. And we know that the Meath crowd will be come in good numbers. But yeah, the game should be good. We know that Meath have progressed hugely from when we've previously played them, so we won't be taking too much out of that either. Take our learnings and move on and focus on our own progress.
You mentioned support. I remember the crowd for the 23 final against Kerry, the Dublin supporters were getting behind you. You had a very, very strong performance that day. Started very strong, and that support was just building all through long and down through the years when you've been in All-Ireland finals. The support has followed you, and even to get to this day, supporters were down in Waterford in the group stage. They braved the elements, the day against Leitrim, the day against Cork, and then in Tullamore the last day as well. That's massive for a team in an All-Ireland final.
Yeah, it is. It's huge. And, we're really lucky. The Dublin supporters are phenomenal. And getting to even meet some of them out on the pitch is a really nice moment to meet young girls who they might have books to get signed, or they might have pictures that they had from you from a couple of years ago. So, it's very special to be able to be a part of that and contribute to it. But, yeah, a big, huge final call out to all our supporters who have been amazing all year to please come out, get the blue jersey on and be there next Sunday.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the semi-final in Tullamore. Again, it was Galway. Again, it was a game that went all the way to extra time. And it can be a game that can go any way. Let's talk about the goal. Joanne and Claire sent the clip in and they were like, what has she just done? They couldn't get over it. They were saying if that was their first touch, it mightn't have come out as graceful as it did. What was going through your head when you just seen the ball and you just went, backheel this into the net?
To be honest, I suppose not much. It's not like I stood in front of the goal and said, I'm going to run in here and backheel this. So I think it was just instinctual. I can definitely put that on it. It was just, what I did see was the goalkeeper getting up and moving across really quickly. So I knew it was either going in now or it wasn't. It was going to be maybe a point, if even possible. So yeah, I just got the good connection with it, thankfully. And it was probably when I ran out, it was that moment of when I was laughing, saying, did I actually do that? And thank God it went in.
Because I don't know if you have the soccer background or if it's just Gaelic, but you might have had a couple of League of Ireland women's teams on your radar with soccer skills like that.
I don't know, maybe Peamount United or something. No, I played in secondary school. I played a bit of soccer in secondary school. I always enjoyed it. I think I took to it pretty quickly. And yeah, I just think soccer is hugely skillful. You have to put a lot of time into getting it really right. So I was definitely focused on the Gaelic. I didn't want to take time away from my Gaelic football, but no, thankfully it worked out for me last weekend.
Just on that game as well, that can give you, I suppose, confidence going. You had to go through every bit of emotion to try and get over the line against Galway. And now you're going into an All-Ireland final knowing, we had to go through everything. There's no doubt we can try and replicate what we picked up from that. And no doubt there was a lot of learnings that you made from that as well and can now take them into playing Meath on Sunday.
Yeah, you're right. And that is it exactly. There was a huge amount of learnings. There was a huge amount of emotions, which I think for me personally even was one huge learning from the game is even this week. Emotion is going to be as far away from me as possible. There's obviously some of it you can't control, but I've checked in with how to control that. So no, really looking forward to now just training this week, really enjoying those moments as the builds up around us, taking it in a little bit, but not going too far with it emotionally.
I know the word transition is something that I've seen people maybe write articles on Dublin throughout the year that change of management, a couple of players have left and there's injuries and so on and so forth. But from the Galway game, you had 10 players that started that final in 23. And you can take a lot from that experience. And for a team in transition, you're not playing like it based on the performances that you've put in this year.
Yeah, look, definitely in parts there were times where we performed really, really well. The Galway game was not, the 60 minutes was not one of those, and we would have had a lot of learnings which we could take from that Galway game, but at the end of the day, at least we got to take those learnings. We still got to pull through as a team and move on, and that's the main thing. We have taken the learnings. We've now gone on and focused on looking at Meath, and we'll go back and train and focus on ourselves now for the next few days.